Raphinha has just signed a new contract with FC Barcelona until 2028. Once doubted, now unstoppable, 34 goals, 22 assists, and a leader on and off the pitch. This is the full story of how Raphinha rose from uncertainty to become the face of Barcelona's future under Hansi Flick. Firstly, drop your comments below. Do you think FC Barcelona made the right decision by extending Raphinha's contract despite huge offers from Saudi Arabia? Stay tuned, hit that like button, and subscribe for the incredible journey of Barca's Brazilian star. After announcing the renewal of Hansi Flick, Barcelona have made yet another important announcement: the renewal of Raphinha. The Brazilian forward, amid much speculation over his future, has penned a new deal with the club until 2028. Raphinha's renewal comes on the back of a long struggle that the player had to go through at Barcelona before eventually establishing himself as one of the world's best and a leading candidate to win this year's Ballon d'Or. A dream move but a rocky start. When Raphinha arrived from Leeds United in the summer of 2022, many fans believed the club had secured a gem. The Brazilian had lit up the Premier League with his flair, technical ability, and intensity, prompting Barcelona to shell out around €58 million, plus add-ons, to secure his services. Raphinha himself was ecstatic to join Barcelona, the club of his dreams. However, those dreams soon started turning into a nightmare when the forward started feeling the pressure of being a Barca player. Playing under Xavi Hernandez, Raphinha often found himself shuffled around on the front line. Whether on the right, his natural position, or being asked to adapt to the left to accommodate others, his rhythm was frequently disrupted. Raphinha hadn't always found success under Xavi Hernandez. Although he showed flashes of brilliance in the 2022-23 season, consistency eluded him, and this led to fierce criticism over the investment that Barcelona had made. That season, he managed 10 goals and 12 assists across all competitions, a decent return but far from what the fans and club had hoped for. Struggles with mental health. If a poor first season at Barcelona was not enough, Raphinha later revealed that he has always had to face battles with regards to his mental health. 3 years ago, I started psychological treatment, he said, later clarifying they were consultations. Previously, I saw it as something for crazy people, but once I saw how important it is for a football player and a professional, I decided to take the step. In an industry that still hesitates to talk about emotional well-being, Raphinha admitted to seeking help even during his time at Rennes and Leeds. He wasn't battling any severe mental health condition, but rather trying to understand himself better and navigate the high-pressure world of elite football. I have been seeing a psychologist for years, he added. I see it as very important. The second season was perhaps the most frustrating one for Raphinha. With Ousmane Dembele sold to PSG, the stage seemed set for Raphinha to finally shine as Barcelona's undisputed right winger. But just as opportunity knocked, new obstacles emerged. Recurring muscle injuries disrupted his rhythm, and the rise of teenage sensation Lamine Yamal only added to the pressure. On top of that, Xavi's system often required wingers to play narrowly or take on hybrid roles that didn't fully align with Raphinha's strengths. Raphinha was a major exit candidate for Barcelona last summer. The Brazilian was at times used on the left, where he looked uncomfortable and struggled with decision-making in key areas. He ended the season with 14 goals and 10 assists across all competitions again. Respectable numbers, but it never truly felt like the season he had hoped for. Criticism grew louder, and there were even murmurs of a potential sale to Saudi Arabia or a return to the Premier League. Raphinha, though, remained firm in his desire to stay at Barcelona and fight for a place in the first team. Raphinha vindicated himself in his third season at Barcelona, once Hansi Flick got appointed as Xavi's replacement. Appointed as Barcelona's head coach in the summer of 2024, the German brought with him a clear, attacking philosophy, fast transitions, wide play, and intelligent movement. Flick didn't just want wingers. He wanted decisive wingers. Raphinha, now 28, finally found a system that suited his skill set perfectly, like a Lionel Messi to a Pep Guardiola team. Flick gave him confidence, consistent starts on the right flank, and more freedom in the final third, and Raphinha responded with the best season of his career. Running for the Ballon d'Or crown. Raphinha's 2024-25 season, in fact, could be one for the history books as the Brazilian has emerged as one of the most impactful forwards in world football this season. His ability to score important goals, link up with midfielders, and press with intensity made him indispensable. His dribbling remained a strength, but it was his composure in front of goal that stunned even his biggest supporters. A Ballon d'Or could be a perfect way to mark an extraordinary season for Raphinha. All of it is backed up by statistics as well, with Raphinha mustering a whopping 34 goals and 22 assists in a little over 50 competitive matches. Raphinha's tally of 56 goal involvements in highest in not only Europe's top 5 leagues but leagues across Europe, which is quite the feat. It isn't just the goals and assists which have improved for Raphinha this season. The Brazilian has simply been far more inquisitive in the final third, racking up a significantly higher XG per 90, 0.62, than the previous 2 seasons, 0.5 and 0.43. Interestingly, Raphinha's XAG per 90 numbers have remained quite the same, which implies that forwards around him have been able to take better advantage of the chances he has created this season. Another key factor behind his success. Apart from numbers, Raphinha has delivered in big matches. He was the star in all 4 Clásico matches this season and has consistently performed well in the Champions League, thereby helping Barça reach the semis. Moreover, his understanding with Robert Lewandowski and Yamal have turned Barcelona into one of the most frightening attacking teams in the world. All of this has led to calls for Raphinha to be given the Ballon d'Or title this year, though he might face strong competition from his teammate Lamine Yamal, another strong candidate. Raphinha has become a leader at Barcelona. A true leader. What has perhaps defined Raphinha this season, though, is the way he has taken responsibility. He's spoken about helping younger players adjust to the demands of the club. He's been seen encouraging Yamal after games, leading warm-ups, and setting a tone in training. That emotional maturity, combined with his high performance level, has turned him from a fringe figure into a leader in the dressing room. This renewal is an indicator and a reward of the kind of success Raphinha has amassed in the space of just 12 months. And as we look forward, the Brazilian will continue playing a vital role in Barcelona's success in the years to come.